You are not stuck because you don't have answers. You are stuck because the wrong voice is the loudest. Hello, my name is Noor. And as I thought about this topic, I had some insight. Allow me to read to you. Can you pull yourself out of the monologue you keep repeating? There is not just one way of dealing with things, but actually two ways. Sadly, one way is too strong and does not allow the other, which is currently weak, to grow and create wiser solutions for you. It is not weak due to lack of knowledge or understanding, but because its voice is weaker and harder for you to hear. The loud voice you keep hearing is too panicky to give up control and surrender. That loud voice is meant to show you what you need to be aware of, not to fix or guide, as it doesn't have clarity or wisdom. Plus, the invasive additional voices of dullness and toxicity from the devil use the same voice frequency as your own, adding more pressure, doubt, and distraction to mislead you, preventing you from meeting your purest, greatest self. You recognize within you anxiety, overthinking, inner conflicts, and self doubts. And you have been convinced that something is wrong with you. But in reality, you are listening to the wrong signal. You are stuck inside a loud, repetitive inner voice, mental monologue that feels urgent, panicky, and controlling. As I thought about it deeper, I discovered there are 3 layers to the problem. The first layer, the loop, you keep hearing the same thoughts over and over, that it feels automatic, like you are not choosing it. This is the mental loop, overthinking trap. The second, which is the imbalance of voices, one voice is loud, emotional, urgent, and it's fear-based. The other is calm, wise, but very quiet. The problem is not that wisdom is missing, it's that it's being overpowered. And the third one is the confusion. The loud voice feels like you, and it pushes you to react, fix, control, and panic. But it actually lacks clarity. So you end up listening to the wrong voice, making decisions from pressure, not clarity. If I may put it in simple words, what you think you're hearing, what you think you're listening to, as if yourself, and you're hearing yourself and you're hearing your own voices, is not actually your voices. This chaos, the anxiety, and the mental load, and the pressure, and the planning, the over planning also, is not yourself. It's someone else who is really intelligent and knowing all the patterns of yourself. He knows how you will react. He studies you from a younger age, which sadly you didn't study your own self. So he knows everything about you. He knows the patterns you go through, and he creates voices. He creates anxiety, or fears. So he can create emotion. So you suddenly feel anxiety, you feel sudden rush, you feel something emotionally overwhelming, but it's over nothing. There is nothing to be um, overwhelmed with, and there is nothing to be worried or fear or scared of, but you feel that way. You feel emotionally overwhelmed and rushing, but you don't know, you don't understand why. And basically, because this is not yours, this is not your package you're feeling, this is something else. And he's trying to invade you, so you get distracted, doubting yourself, so you won't do anything that it's greatest. And because when you're going toward a goal, which is a positive, good goal, his aim is to stop you. And the more you are in your head, the more tension and distracted you are from your own soul. So, in one sentence, the real problem is that the wrong voice in your head is not the wiser, but this is the one you keep listening to. Thank you for listening.